Hey everyone, it is Beck from Cats Live here. I thought we'd do a catch up on what you missed, la la la, in this week's Crystal Lives. Now I've come prepared with little notes, so you may hear rustling paper. So first up we have rose quartz. This rose quartz sphere is a beautiful one from Madagascar. It's got a beautiful deep colour. So rose quartz is said to help with unconditional love, emotional healing, compassion, forgiveness, self-love, peace, relationship harmony, and feminine energy. This one's got a few flashy little bits through there, as you can see. It's $30. It's got some little surface imperfections there, which are from natural lines in the stone. It's a bit bigger than a golf ball, this one. So size-wise, it's 4.5 centimeters across. I know that doesn't look accurate to you guys, but I swear to God, it is about 4.5 centimeters. Next up, we have amethyst. This is a beautiful piece of cathedral amethyst, and this amethyst forms as you see it, with like these little babies off to the side. You've got some hematoid or some iron inclusion there, which is what's caused the coloration, which looks like that sort of golden healer color. But amethyst is generally said to help with intuition. It's protective. It gives you spiritual awareness, helps with meditation, helps you connect to your intuition when you're reading. It is said to soothe you during times of grief. It helps with sleep, and it's just an all-round beautiful stone. It's said to provide psychic protection as well and mental clarity. So this piece is a lovely one. You've sort of got a mama and papa and a baby bear. No, you've got 4 points there that are quite obvious, and this one's about 8 centimeters tall. I do love these cathedral pieces. I think that they're beautiful. And it's by about 5 or 5.5 centimeters across. So there you are. Cathedral amethyst in the house. And it's 45. The sticker had fallen off. Whoops. Pop that back on there. Alrighty. Next, we have the labradorite Buddhas. Now, Buddhas obviously are associated with, inner peace and harmony and things like that. But labradorite itself, this flashy little stone, is for intuition, protection, transformation. It's said to also help with psychic awareness and creativity, strength, grounding, and coping with change. So it's a beautiful all-rounder kind of stone. A lot of people love it for its flash. These pieces are $15 each, and you could use them, in a necklace if you wanted to, or otherwise just a cute little something in your car or on your bench. Next up, we have a sunstone heart, which is gorgeous. Look at the flash. Oh, I love sunstone so much. It's like glitter. So sunstone is for joy, confidence, vitality, leadership, positivity. You can see its little surface imperfections there. Again, natural. It's just been polished around. Helps with positivity, courage, freedom, and motivation. Sunstone is a masculine stone, so it really helps with that sort of empowerment and that confident side of things. Isn't it beautiful? Who doesn't love sunstone? Show me someone who doesn't love that flashy, sparkly glitter of sunstone. It's so cool. And also, if you can hear a fan in the background, that's my car. I'm in my car where it's quiet, away from my kids, but the aircon is on. So this one's $32, and it's about 5.5 or 6 centimeters across. So it's a good size for $32. Next, if I can get it back on the stand, just didn't want to cooperate. I have a beautiful piece of pink amethyst. This sphere here is super sparkly in person. It's kind of hard to capture it. I had a bit of a difficult time, but it is a really lovely piece. It's got lots and lots of druzy caves. So, and a lot of them sort of go deep into the sphere itself as well. Pink amethyst is for emotional healing, love, protection, compassion, inner peace, and spiritual growth. So it's got some really beautiful benefits. Yeah, that one there, it goes right back into the stone, but you just can't get the light in there to show it on camera. It's 115. I sort of consider pink amethyst like rose quartz on steroids. It's a more intense stone for working on relationships and love and healing. So this one here is, I'll grab out the ruler. You're looking at a 6 centimeter sphere. So there you are. It's a beautiful piece. Next we have blue quartz. Now this is natural blue quartz. None of the stuff that's been dyed or it's really blue aventurine that people are trying to pass off as blue quartz. No, this is actual blue quartz from Madagascar. And it's said to help with diplomacy, it's soothing, helps with calm, clears blockages, aura cleansing, connecting to higher beings, which makes sense. I always associate this color with angels. Enhances dreams, organizational skills, communication, and self-discipline. Now I've got several of these small palm stones and they range from about $8 to $15. But this one here is 6 centimeters across and it is $12. Okay, then I've got a cute little point here. This one here is blue tiger eye. So blue tiger eye is sometimes referred to as hawk's eye or falcon's eye. It's said to calm and give you calm focus, clear communication. It helps with intuition, emotional balance, protection, truth, inner vision, and trusting yourself. You can see the flash there, so it's sort of got your gold and your blue. It's a really sweet little piece. It's got a few little scuff marks on it, but it's priced accordingly. It is $6. Come on, you can't go wrong. $6, man. So good. So this piece here is just over 4 centimeters tall. So there you go, lovely little piece for $6 ruinies. Next up we have a piece of chevron amethyst. This amethyst heart is a puffy little guy. It's said to help with intuition, mental clarity, protection, spiritual awareness, meditation, grief, sleep, and is soothing. This piece here is $10. It's got a little bit of rainbow flash there on the front. You might be able to see it. But chevron amethyst has a myriad of different names. It's chevron, it's dogtooth, it's thunder bay, it's dream amethyst. Either way, it's all a type of amethyst. This one here is about 4.5 centimeters across. And next up, I've got another little one. We've got pyrite. So this pyrite star or sea star, sorry, I almost called it starfish by mistake. This sea star is said to help you with success, bringing in money, having good fortune and good luck, happiness and good things. Pyrite is used to be called fool's gold because people who dug it up thought they had gold, but in fact they had pyrite. It's about 3.5 or almost 4 centimeters across, this little guy. And he is $15. Next up, I've got this beautiful silver sheen dragon and moon carving. Look at the flash, it's so pretty. Apparently silver sheen flash is caused by tiny little air bubbles in the volcanic glass. When you tilt it on an angle, it shows like flash. But it's said to help with protection, grounding, intuition, clarity, emotional release, insight, calm, and spiritual growth. So anything sort of silvery and sparkly, I always think of as like intuition and magic, basically. So if you try and think of it that way, it will help you to remember the properties. So this guy here is about 8.5 centimeters tall. It's about a little over 1 centimeter wide, just a touch over. So it's a beautiful piece there. It is 60. And I do have stands available for it if you would prefer to have it on a stand. Now we have a little piece of apophyllite. Isn't he cute? Look how pretty he is. It's got all of these flashy little bits and lovely little jagged points and things. So apophyllite is said to help with spiritual clarity. Look at the green. Gosh, it's pretty. Spiritual clarity, intuition, angelic connection, emotional healing, lightness of being, releasing of fears, calm, energy amplification, and purification. All that in this beautiful little package, hey? Isn't it gorgeous? So this piece here is 15. Sometimes you can pick apophyllite up at a really good price, and this was one of them. So 15 for this little guy. Get out the measuring stick. It is about 6 centimeters and about 3 centimeters tall. Isn't it pretty? Love it. So cute. So here we have a sun and moonstone combo piece carved into angel wings. So your sunstone is your masculine stone, and your moonstone, which is your purpley sort of violet flash, that is your feminine stone. So together they represent balance, harmony, intuition, joy, empowerment, and the unity of the feminine and the masculine. You can see sort of one way you've got your silvery goldy flash, which is your sunstone, and then the other way you kind of get, you just see a hint of it near the sticker, that violety blue color, which is your moonstone. So this piece here is 28, but it is a beautiful carving. Would be a lovely gift for someone who's sort of having trouble finding their way at the moment. So that's 5 centimeters, that one. Real sweet little piece. Next up, my other chevron piece for this evening. It is so pretty. I love the polish on this one. It's so shiny. So shiny. Oh, sorry, no one needs to hear my singing of Moana. Anyway, chevron amethyst, also called dogtooth amethyst, dream amethyst, la-di-da. It is for intuition, mental clarity, protection, spiritual awareness, meditation, grief, helps with sleep, and it's very soothing. Isn't it beautiful? So this one here is 45. And it's sort of in that free-form teardrop shape. It's beautiful. It is just under 10 centimeters tall and 5.5 centimeters wide. So that's a really sweet piece. Oh, and 1.5. Look at that. So it is freestanding, but if you have big heavy cats like I do who knock things over, I'd put some blue tack under it or put it on a stand. Next up, I have this blue flower agate heart. Now, is the blue color natural? No. The chalcedony component of the flower agate will draw up and will take colors, and it has taken on the blue color that it was dyed with. So the blue helps with communication, calm, and clear thinking. But flower agate in general is said to help with growth, patience, nurturing, creativity, emotional healing, new beginnings, inner peace, and optimism. So as you can see, this one here is 45, but it's really striking when it does lift that color. It comes up so lovely. So this one here is about 5.5 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters tall. And let's see if we can see how puffy it is. Yeah, wow. Okay, so it's like 2.5, 3 centimeters wide. So it's a real puffy heart, this one. But it's beautiful. I am really liking these pieces. The blue flower agate. It's just different. Next up, this one's cool. This one here is a fossil stone. So sometimes it's called a cephalopod fossil stone. Sometimes it's called orthoceras marble. But essentially it's over 400 million years old, and it's filled with little fossils, this sort of marble that's formed around it. So it's for grounding, ancient wisdom, transformation, ancestral healing, endurance, connection to earth. Look at the little fossils. Look at them. They're like little snails. They go round and round and round and round. So cute. Connection to earth and the evolution of you. I just love it. It's so different. And then it has been lacquered. Look at the little shells. So cute. And I love this one here around his cheekbone. Can you see it? That one. Oh, I love it. So it has been lacquered because being like a marbly, granity substance, it's $48, it is kind of porous. So when you wet it, it changes colors, but instead it's been lacquered, so it's protected. And it's beautiful. So it is about 6.5, 7 centimeters long. And about 5.5 centimeters tall for $48. Isn't he cute? I love him. Any skulls that don't sell will be coming with me to the Oddities and Curiosities Expo. We have the Golden Tiger Eye mini spheres. Now these guys are about 1 to 1.5 centimeters across, lots of flash. And Golden Tiger Eye is said to be for confidence, decision making, vitality, courage, grounding, clarity, and protection. So this one's about 1.5. They're $8 each for the little mini spheres. Aren't they cute? All right, next up, look at this beautiful one. So this is an amethyst cave. All right, it is a very narrow, like delicate amethyst cave. As you can see, they put concrete on the outside to stabilize pieces. And as you can see, they've removed some of the cement so that you can actually see the external walls of the geode. So it was on quite a thin matrix. So by having the concrete, it stabilizes it. It means that you can sit it upright, which is super cool. And it's so sparkly. But yeah, look at the cement. And then they sort of cut it down and grind it down to shape. So amethyst, I can't speak. Amethyst is your stone for intuitive connection, for psychic protection. Look at its matrix. It's so cool. Psychic protection, it's soothing. It's said to help with sleep. So sparkly. It's said to help with grieving. And it's protective. Did I already say that? I don't remember. Now this one here is a really dark purple. It is heading in the direction of black. It's 150, but it's got like those real little sugar crystals, and then like a dark grape color. Really, really pretty. So this one is it's about 12 centimeters tall. There you go. Pop that in there. Yeah, about 12 centimeters. It's just beautiful. And it's like this unusual shape. It's almost like a wave. So 9 centimeters across that one, that way. Love it. So pretty. I am a sucker for amethyst though. And then our very last performer of the evening, trying to show you just how big it is, but then it won't focus, which is really annoying, so I'm gonna have to zoom it back in again. But this is crazy lace agate. That's crazy. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy lace agate. This particular piece is from Mexico, and you can tell that because typically your crazy lace agate from Mexico is white with reds as opposed to yellows. Now this one here is riddled with drusies, okay? So lots of little sparkly bits on this, but again, I had a hard time showing them. But crazy lace agate is said to help with joy, protection, vitality. It's grounding, helps with emotional stability, optimism, courage, and energy balance, which is kind of contradictory when you think about how its patterns are so loopy. Like just up the top there to the right of the screen, it's just gone off screen. There you go, he comes back. He's like a cookie monster. Cookies. But crazy lace, it's got all of these funky little patterns and banding all the way through it. And then, yeah, you go, oh, it's for energy balance. Okie dokie. Goes from crazy to balance. Yay. Got a beautiful big druzy in there. It really is. It's quite a striking piece. A real showpiece. Now this one here is $90. You heard that right, 90. Not 190. No, just 90. Beautiful piece. Again, crazy lace is super cool, and it's something different. You know, not everyone has some of that in their collection, though you need to, because it's cool. Like, look at it. It's a really big heart. La la, la la. Beautiful big heart. Size 14 centimeters across. Yes. By about 12 centimeters tall. Now that's a beautiful sized heart. You can get stands for them. I have those available. This one I do a really bad job of trying to sit it back into because I was just all klutzy at the end of it. But there you diddly go. So that is everything that you missed. So your little catch up, your little recap from this week. I hope that you have had a wonderful week, whatever you've been up to, and that you've had a wonderful Halloween. Speaking of Halloween, Sir Pennington, he dressed up for Halloween. Look at him. He is the Headless Horseman, of course. So from us, have a great week. Bye.